Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jim of the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Civ 5. When we left off, we were depleting our gold reserves very rapidly, and we had this archer now in position to start bombarding the spearmen. I wish I could bomb them with archers, that might make life easier, but such is not the way of things, I suppose. We're no longer the ally of Monaco, and we are trespassing in Budapest. Right. So, where do we want to send our scout now? Are there any good spots to send our scout? I mean, we've got this snow up here we never did fully scout. This area down by Hong Kong. I think what we need to do, though, is bring our scout back within our borders and actually within our city. They're going to get a... We're not even going to get the lead on the technologies because... Oh. AI. And this is where I am... frustrated with Firaxis. Yeah, frustrated's a good term. Firaxis is, not very good at game balance. Now, we hit the B key for bombard instead of R for ranged attack. Both make sense. Before we do that, I would like to point out that Civilization 5 is the first of the Civ games to be designed with a touch interface in mind. There is actually a touchscreen version of it that you can load. And that's what these buttons are here for. They were also in Civilization 6, but the user interface around it is not as good. Just look at this little... how I can just click this button, and it just pops out a sidebar with all the other actions I can take. Civilization 6, it scrolls out, and you don't get the entire list. I have had times when I could not promote a unit that I had a promotion for because it just wasn't showing up on the list. I had to deselect and reselect the unit until the promotion showed up. And if that's how things are, that's gonna be a problem. You can build a farm. And yeah, we're filling up on farms. Now, one thing, Rio de Janeiro needs to build something. We are doing a good deal better on losing less gold now. What else? Well, we can't afford anything that costs maintenance, that's for sure. Walls wouldn't be bad. Yeah, walls do not cost maintenance. And, or we could maybe build the Great Wall. Nah. National Epic, no, we can't do that now. Caravan. We have another trade route slot. Yes, let's build this. Alright. We bought ourselves a few more turns. We're down to 11 turns until we're negative instead of 8 turns. Oh, it'll be 7. So we've got a 50% increase. But we still are losing money. I'm not used to having this many workers, and I probably should disband one. On the other hand, we've got the... Okay, Budapest doesn't like us. Monaco doesn't like us. And yes, but Monaco not liking us is one thing to consider. With Rio de Janeiro, we have 39 out of 77 food incoming. 39 out of 77 progressing towards our next level. We're netting 6 per turn, and a big part of that is because of all our farms, and how the AI is prioritizing those. Now, I kind of do appreciate the effort on farms, but I forgot that in Civilization 5, if you actually tap the left or right arrow keys, it cycles you through your cities, rather than having to click a button. Go figure. So, we could have one of these workers come, say, work on a lumber camp. So, take this one off here and assign it here. And this one off here, assign it here. Or assign one here and lock the one. Okay. Let's reset the workers first. Oh. Well. Never mind, I kept them locked. Okay. Never mind. Now they're all reset. I want one here locked. This one locked. And I want the quarry locked, just because 7 points of resources and 8 points on the marble, that's just absurd. Especially with the quarry giving me 3 food. 3 hammers, I mean. I do want to unlock you and lock you on the mine. The good news is we are now down to losing 2 gold per turn, which makes me feel a lot better. I should have checked on that earlier. Sao Paulo, on the other hand, you need to work this tile. And now, we are breaking even on gold. Also, I'm going to have it lock someone on the mine on the grounds of the AI is probably going to take it off. And Salvador. Huh. We're going to need some culture in you soon. This is a minor problem. Well, we do need happiness. That is a problem, but until we get the gold for it, gold to cover the expansion, I don't want to put a city right here. Although I need to put the city here before the Shoshone take that spot or anywhere near it. It's 1, 2, 3 tiles away here. It's also a less overlapping with Singapore. And it gives us access to the truffles. Although we do lose the fish. Now, there's no way I can put a city on the coastline and get access to the Fountain of Youth within the city. That's impossible. But there are other things that can be done, it looks like. And so next turn. And our scout is... How long is it going to be before I get to optics? Probably a while. But can I sneak around the Mayan borders? I don't think so. Maybe I can. Sophia... Yeah. Sophia's not gonna like me. Buenos Aires... They like... They won't... Yeah, no. By blows... No quest, but... Okay. Anyway, the, thing I was saying out for Axis and the difficulty in this game, it's not very good. And more than it not being very good, I'm going to say it's actually quite bad. Okay. And the reason I'm going to say that is because of the numbers and how Firaxis balanced the difficulty. And if you are a diehard Firaxis fan that thinks they can do no wrong, well, then you might want to stop listening. Because, in my opinion, they are really, really bad at balancing difficulties. Their solution seems to be change the numbers. And, okay, I can understand that, and yeah, there are some cases where it works. Alright, swordsman is in the city. Scout is going to come to this city. But in the case of civilization, it really doesn't. You're going to bombard these barbarians. Right to note, we're now positive on gold, even though the Mark in Sao Paulo isn't done yet, and that's very helpful to me. Trading post is +1 gold. There are things that can upgrade the gold output of the trading post. Oh, machinery gives us faster movement on roads. That's really nice. What was it? Not there. Oh, chemistry is also really good because there's more production. Economics, for example. Trading post gold yield improved by 1. And camp gold yield improved by 1. Which be nice if we got those truffles. Good question. Are we going to get them? Maybe. Next turn. Someone else hit the medieval era. Bucharest. Salvador demands incense. Alright. Now you, archers, who are being very good about bombarding these guys, are going to get another shot. There we go. Someone's gonna mark. And we cleared the encampment for Vancouver. We got some gold, and we got some culture from killing the barbarians. All in all, not bad. We are now, for one turn, or 2 turns, allies with Vancouver, which means we are getting food. So, yep, plus 50 influence, 5-0. India won against Sofia, I'm not surprised. And Bucharest wants the statue of Zeus. Where's Bucharest? They're not over there, they are opposite side of the continent. But they are cultured. That's a good question. Do we want to try for the cultured city-state? Maybe. Maybe we do. I'm gonna have you... move you back to Salvador. You'll heal up faster there. And you won't cost upkeep. Someone else is in the medieval era, which we are about to get into with our next tech. I really think that after getting machinery, we need... I think we're going to need to get the printing press right after machinery. I could get longswordsmen after that, but... I don't know. Leaning Tower of Pisa. Heh. Now that is... and Globe Theater. Getting up to printing press would be very good for us. So, yeah, we should make that a priority. And, yep, done with everything, so next turn. Cause completed Bobadar, and Gandhi is complete the Great Wall of India. And this is something... And Salvador's grown, which means we are now less happy. And this is something I really like. It's a small detail, but it goes around all the tiles that are connected to that city, whichever one is built in. Sometimes around your entire empire, I've seen it do, but definitely around everything from that city. So now military invasion of India is pretty much a bad idea for up until we get into the late industrial era. So we're working on this until we get up to right here. It's going to be a bad idea. Of course, instead of rushing for printing press, we also, well, we need civil service either way, so we're going to get that. Which does improve our farms. And it allows us get access to education. Which gives us universities, which +2 science from jungle tiles work by this city. I don't really need to explain that any further, do I? Archer, you can go on alert. Your worker, you finished the farm. Over there. And, yeah, we need more we really do need more happiness. So, end of the queue. Going into the Coliseum. The Colosseum increases civilization's happiness. It cannot provide more happiness than there are citizens in the city. This adds to happiness. What that's saying is if I only have one person in the city, I'm only going to get 1 point of happiness from the Colosseum. This stacks from all the from all the happiness improving structures. So if I have a 2-person city with a Colosseum and a circus in it, I'm still linking 2 happiness between the 2 of them. But when it goes to 3, I'll automatically get that 3rd happiness free. Amphitheater, not yet, I know. It seems like a bad idea. Granary... Why is my military advisor suggesting? Also, if you note, there are different advisor icons. It's like, okay, the aqueduct is recommended by science advisor. And why does it recommend that? 40% of the food is carried over after a new citizen is born. So, 77 food, divide that by 10, multiplied by 4, comes out to roughly 30. 31. So rather than starting at 0 and, let's say I've got to go to 90 for the next citizen, I don't know offhand, I would start at 30. So I'd be a third of the way there automatically. That's what the aqueduct does. Why am I not building it? Because I'm planning to finish off the tradition policy tree. After the Colosseum, that's good. That's enough. Sao Paulo, yep, you're building the library. And Salvador... I need... Oh, you've got a Colosseum queued as well? No, I can't get the... That's right, I need to get Theology before I can get the Holy Temple. If I can get the, Grand Temple. Okay. Which is a huge faith boost. Alright. Well, with that, we have come to the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Jim with the Fuzzy. Hope to see you again next time.